time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Good counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They miss with the jab. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Tarver in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
That jab's slick. There's 1, 2.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Back in the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A swing and a miss with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He is down big. And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. That right hook's already working well. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. Let's start the 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That was almost... Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That jab doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get nervous...
Oh my God, Johnny! Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is what Okolie did not want to do. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Talk about a... There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. A perfect counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. That jab doesn't find a home. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Incredible work rate. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a count. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Tarver's been rocked. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he has and there's the bell for round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And now they're right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him.
Whoa, Johnny! Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.